first to Mary in Denver, Colorado, listening on 1060 AM. Mary, you are on with Jimmy Akin.
Hi, Jimmy. I had a question about the Pharisees.
Okay.
Well, kind of a couple. I wanted to know if there were any female Pharisees or if they were male only, if they were married.
Okay.
Was there any female involvement in that sect?
Well, there was certainly female involvement because the Pharisees did practice marriage. There were some Jewish sects where celibacy in addition to marriage was practiced. There was a group like that known as the Therapeutae in Egypt, and the Essenes in Israel also had some celibates, but they also had some marrieds. And the Pharisees, so far as we know, didn't really practice celibacy. There may have been individual celibates here and there, but for the most part, they were married, and so there were wives of Pharisees who presumably would have shared, most of them, their husbands' views on religious matters, and would have counted as belonging to the Pharisee school of thought in that sense. Having said that, they may or may not have counted as Pharisees in the public mind, because the role of women in first century Palestinian Jewish society was not as open as it is today, or for that matter, as it was in some other ancient societies like Greco-Roman society. As a result of that, the Pharisees, when we read about them, and in all the references I've seen to them, at least that come to mind, it's always men who are being talked about, a group of male leaders. But they were very influential, and there were certainly women who supported Pharisee ideas, and not only their wives. In fact, there's a famous passage in Josephus, the Jewish historian, where he talks about how one of the Jewish rulers, Queen Alexandra, was very influenced by the party of the Pharisees and supported them greatly when she was ruling Israel. This was in the time shortly before, within the first couple of centuries before Christ. And so there were prominent women supporters of the Pharisees. I'm not aware of, off the top of my head, though, of a text that specifically talks about a woman as a Pharisee.
Thank you so much, Mary in Denver, for your call.